Hello everyone, it's Dashabella and Stormwing, and welcome back to Star Equestrian. Today we're going to be your flying instructors and teach you how to fly a Pegasus if you play Star Equestrian on mobile or tablet. Quick disclaimer, if you are playing on computer or PC or laptop and you want to learn how to fly a Pegasus, look for this video on my channel. This is the tutorial for people that play Star Equestrian and want to learn how to fly a Pegasus on their computer or their laptop. Your controls are way different to mobile and tablet, and this video would not be helpful at all for you guys because the controls are just so different between touch devices and then keyboard and mouse. Okay guys, I'm gonna hide my character here because I need you to see the controls for flying a Pegasus on mobile. So I'm playing on mobile, but my controls are going to be the same if you play on tablet because obviously we're playing a touch device and all of our controls are on the screen. So as you can see on the side, on the right hand side, these are all of our general controls. And the most important one here is actually your jump button, which is the one as you can see here with the wings. That is what you're going to be wanting to press if you want to fly from a standstill. So if you're not moving and you press this, your horse will launch itself into the air and it's going to get pretty high up in the air as well. So as you can see, Stormwing nicely positioned in the sky, and your controls are going to change to a joystick. I don't think you can change this at all back to the arrows because you need these controls. Yeah, so I don't think you can change this at all. Like, I play with buttons, and from now it seems like analog, or this one, the joystick, these are the only controls you can have if you fly. So I'm going to go down here. If you want to start flying and your horse is moving, so what's going to end up happening is, okay, we're going to get into a trot. Sorry about Stormwing, guys. Stormwing is just not trained at all. I've been training Finch. So if you are moving and you want to fly, pressing the jump button is not going to be enough to get you in the air because your horse will jump like it normally would if it was just a grounded horse. If you want to fly and you're moving, you need to double jump. So you press jump and then in the air, you press it again and you are going to start flying. Now, obviously, if you hit the ground, even though you're flying, your horse will immediately land. So let's get into the air here and talk about the controls in general, because this is where the joystick is going to be pretty important for when you control your horse. And we have 2 extra buttons added to the screen. Now, I want to just let you guys know this horse has no bonding. And one of the keys is technically the stop key, which would be the sliding stop. I think it becomes unlocked when you fly. So as you can see, we have 3 buttons. The big one that I'm going to press here, this is the acceleration button. Can you see that button flashing there? This is the acceleration button. So if you do nothing at all, your horse is just going to stand there. It won't do anything. If you press this, your horse is actually going to start flying in whatever direction you're looking at. And it's going to keep on picking up speed until it runs out of stamina. At some point, it will hit maximum speed and you're not going to be able to go any faster just pressing this button. All right, so aside from moving, if you press this button on the right, I'm not sure if it's flashing, that bottom button under the one that looks like a spin, that is the stop key. This is the button that you press where if your horse is flying and you want it to stop, you hold it, your horse will try and stop as quick as it possibly can. So this button down here, I'll highlight this for you guys. And then there's another button, which it's a spin button, and this one's a pretty fun one as well. Actually, let's just start from a standstill. So if you hold this button and you decide to go sideways, your horse can actually do some crazy things like spinning from the side, spinning in front. I feel like it's a little bit easier to control on mouse and keyboard, but that's just a personal preference. So from a standstill, we can do little front somersaults, we can do little back somersaults, and then from the back, I think, oh gosh, sorry about my phone, guys. And then if you try to spin sideways, your horse can even go for a little bit of a sideways spin. It's actually a lot harder to do these tricks if your horse isn't moving because it needs that momentum to actually start moving. So as you can see, my horse ran out of stamina before we did like the full spin. Okay, aside from that, going left and right, as you can see, it's pretty standard across the board. Up and down is a little bit different here. So if you want to go up, you need to pull the joystick back. You are telling your horse to go up, lift its head, push down the bum. If you want to go down, you need to push the joystick up, and that's how you're going to get your horse to go down, and it will eventually land. So the unique thing about the Pegasus, oh my gosh, my phone is like totally messing up, guys. So one of the unique things I kind of learned about the flying in Star Equestrian for mobile is that it is very different to horse riding tails, where in horse riding tails, there's a slider that you can press up and down and your horse will just go up and down. Star Equestrian is very different because the horses here work on momentum. So if you're going forward, you have forward momentum. If you go backwards, then you're going to be losing that momentum. So let me explain this a little bit more quickly. Sorry, better. So if you fly up, okay, we're going to pull our horses, we're going to fly up. If we keep flying up and we stop accelerating, our horse is going to lose speed, we lose momentum. But if you push your nose down and you start diving, you actually can start picking up speed. And obviously going to bring it up again, and we're just going to fly. This is with no acceleration. Under normal circumstances, your horse will just not move if you don't move at all. So as you can see here, if I just stop and I just go left and right, my horse is not going forward. It's just going sideways. It only goes forward if we press the acceleration button. But if we start diving, we pick up speed, and even if we go up, we get to keep some of that speed as we fly. And you can do some really incredible things at this speed as well. So in my other video, which is for the computer players, I did a thing where if you want to go super fast, what we can do is combine the acceleration button with the nosedive. Sorry about this, by the way, guys. My computer is just like not happy with my phone. There's a reason why we play this on computer. If you combine the dive and the acceleration together, we're going to be able to pick up some incredible speed. I'm going to get behind us as well so we can see this better. But combine the two and you're going to be able to do some really fast riding, flying in Star Equestrian. So in my other video, I did a test and it took us seconds to get to Agricola. It was absolutely bonkers and I absolutely loved it as well. Just flying over Bronco here. And yeah, we got some really cool advanced maneuvers that you can do with the spin button. And I didn't think that, you know, this would be helpful at all. But with the spin button, we can actually do some really quick turns. If I decide to spin forward, but I let go, I can actually just go for an immediate turn. Like an immediate turn right behind me. If we are going fast, we can do some really cool spins as well in the air. If you want to do like some aerial dressage, that's going to be a thing for you guys. It is just really cool being able to fly around on these Pegasi. I'm not 100% sure if our speed stat also impacts how fast our horses can fly in the air. My guess is yes. And it's a little bit hard to tell because we are currently riding my untrained Pegasus. I'm training Finch. Stormwing is like next on the agenda, but these guys are just so expensive to train. Like I need so many coins to feed these guys. But yeah, flying around on a Pegasus, it is very fun if you do get one. I think this might just be the only thing you're going to be riding in Star Equestrian because you can just get to so many places that a regular horse is just not going to get to. Now, again, as I did in my previous videos when I talked about the Pegasus, oh, by the way, if you bump into things, yeah, your horse gets like a very funny bump animation. You're going to feel bad, but sometimes they don't lose speed if they hit the side. But yeah, at the end of the day, guys, like, this flying is cool. Don't spend a crazy amount of money trying to fly. It is absolutely not worth it in that regard. So yeah, thanks for watching my very janky mobile flying tutorial. I'm so sorry about the visual glitches. Yeah, I've never actually tried to play this on my computer and my computer does not like my phone. So I don't think we're going to be playing Star Equestrian on my phone at any given time at all. Guys, if you need any help with flying or have any questions, please feel free to ask in the comment section down below. I don't mind at all helping out wherever I can because, yeah, sometimes the game can be a little bit confusing and our job is to help each other out. But yeah, that's going to be it for today's video and I'll see you in my next one.